What is up, you guys? It is Zach coming at you with another video. Today, we are going to be going over Nintendo's absolutely killer sales figures that we have just got. Usually this isn't something I would talk about, but there's actually a lot of interesting stuff that I personally wanted to talk about that has been revealed in this overview. So if you guys like these kinds of videos, definitely make sure to like the video and hit the subscribe button to stay notified, and hit the notification bell to stay notified of all the stuff I post on my channel. Yesterday I posted a really fun Mario Party video. It's probably one of my favorite, videos I've honestly ever posted. It was so much fun to do. It's like the most crazy game of Mario Party I've personally played in a while. So please go check out that video. It was really, really fun to make. And I got to play it with friends on a couch. Like 4-player couch co-op with Mario Party. Come on. So we're going to get right into it here. As you can see, I got the business highlights part pulled up. And I don't know what else really to say besides let's just dive on into the business highlights. So, sales status of Nintendo Switch sell-in. Now, this is the fall 2022 quarter, meaning that this is from the months of October to December, and these 3 games right here, or I guess technically 4, are the best-selling Switch games of that quarter, with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl being at 13.97 million units, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe being at 7.96 million units, and Mario Party Superstars being at 5.43 million units. Now, there's some crazy things about this. First of all, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sold almost 8 million copies in the fall alone. What? And people say, but Zach, Splatoon is such a high-selling game, but that game got a sequel. Yeah, not an 8 million units in the past 4 months kind of seller. Like, that is absolutely insane that it sold that much in the last quarter. Obviously, it beat out most of Nintendo Switch's 2021 lineup. The only one it didn't beat was Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and it was just over 2 million above Mario Party Superstars. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's absolutely crazy. This is why I don't think they need a new Mario Kart right now. To undermine these kinds of sales where it's still in the top in each quarter, there's no point. Let this game ride out its life cycle and then release a new title. We don't need it right now. And with Mario Party, I'm going to talk about Mario Party a little more later, but Mario Party being the second best-selling Switch title in that quarter is also pretty dang awesome. It's pretty dang cool. But I mean, it is kind of a give-me, given that Mario Party Superstars did release in that quarter, which is when we're going to get into this, this slide. So this is the global sell-through from April to December. I don't know, these numbers are kind of different. At least on like Mario Party Superstars, the numbers should be the same. Maybe there's something different with the regions. I personally don't know. But we do have here Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl at 11.7 million, Mario Party Superstars at 4.8 million, Skyward Sword HD at 3.2 million, Metroid Dread at 2.3 million, Mario Golf Super Rush at 2 million, and then we have all the previously released titles here. Obviously, Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury did come out in 2021, but it was before the month of April, which is why it's not included in that newer games list. Moving on, we're gonna go here to the million seller list for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I'm pretty certain, oh no, it's not, I don't know what it's, like, sorted by, but we're gonna go through each of these, and I'll talk about very specific ones. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl have hit 13 million units sold, or actually nearly 14 million units sold, which is pretty crazy. The game just came out like a month ago, or well, I guess 2 months ago, or maybe getting close to 3. I don't know. It came out a little while ago, but at least like 2 months before this sales stuff ended. It was in November, so that's pretty crazy. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has now sold 43 million units. Pretty dang crazy. 43 million copies of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe have sold. That's crazy. That's actually really, really crazy. Mario Party Superstars has sold 5.5 million almost. In 3 months or 2 months, whatever, that's actually pretty crazy for a Mario Party game. It's already outsold Mario Parties 1 through 7, as well as 9 through 10, at least in terms of the mainline console ones. The only ones that haven't sold out main console-wise are 8 and Super, which is crazy. I think it will probably pass Mario Party 8. Super Mario Party, I'm still not sure about, mostly because Super Mario Party has sold over 17 million units, which we see. Where is it? Is it Mario Party here? Yeah, here. 17 million units, which for a Mario Party game, that's insane. 17 million units. So I don't think that Superstars is going to pass Super, personally. I just don't think it will. Half because of the fact that it came after Super, and usually the first game always tends to do better than the second. And also because of the fact that Superstars is a remake, kind of the original Mario Parties, and remakes usually never tend to do as well. But I do think it still could sell extraordinarily well. If they market it well each holiday season, they support it post-launch with DLC, with more boards and mini-games, I could see this game hitting 10 million maybe. You know, it's already at 5, upwards towards 6. It's very possible for it to hit 10 million if they support the game well enough. Not just moving on to another Mario Party, they have to support this one if they want it to sell its maximum potential. And if they do it, I think it very well could. Animal Crossing New Horizons is at 37 million. Again, crazy, given that that game came out not even 2 years ago. That's insane that it's already like approaching Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Do I think it'll reach Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Given that the support of the game has really slowed down now, but there is new DLC coming out, I think it's a mixed bag. I think it could reach Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I don't know. I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had, like, I think, like, what, 3 years, you know, like, a head start above Animal Crossing, so I don't know. We'll really have to wait and see. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword only sold 3.8 million, which is actually kind of surprising, because I remember that the original Skyward Sword did not sell that well on the Wii, so I thought that it being given a new life on the Switch would help it sell, and it really didn't. I mean, it's a Legend of Zelda title, and Mario Party Superstars, which came out later, and even, like, nearly, like, Metroid. Like, Metroid is a little bit below that, but even Metroid, like, that's crazy that Legend of Zelda just did not sell well. And it came out a few months before Metroid and Mario Party, so I do find that really interesting. Next up, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is at 27.4 million units, which, again, is really, really crazy, but really, really cool as well. Now that DLC support has ended for this game, the game will obviously still continue to sell pretty well, but it obviously won't be as big as it was before. So I could see this slowing down and maybe stopping at around 30 million, maybe. You know, get 3 more million out there, and it'll start to slow down. Here's a big one. Ring Fit Adventure. Lifetime total is 13.5 million. Now, people might be like, why is that crazy? This game has broke the top 10 best-selling Switch games. This Ring Fit Adventure is on there now. Yeah, that's crazy. And honestly, really, really cool. This game is really good. Like extremely good. It's a good fitness game, you get a good workout, and if you supplement it with a good diet, you could see some good results. I mean, Andre from Game Explain, you know, had lost a decent amount of weight from switching his diet to something healthy and playing Ring Fit Adventure. It's honestly really, really cool to see Ring Fit have that much of an impact for Nintendo. And I really hope they do more with it going forward. Super Mario World and Bowser's Fury is at 8.85 million. Honestly, a bit lower than I thought it would be. I thought it would be at, like, around 10 million, given that it came out at this point, like, about a year ago. But it's still not a bad number for that game. That's about what 3D All-Stars, I think, sold about. Maybe it's between 5 to 6 to 7 million. So this selling a little bit above that, it's about right. I think that can make sense. Metroid Dread at 2.74 million. Now, that's not a lot in terms of Nintendo's, like, overall market, but for Metroid itself, that is huge. The best-selling Metroid game is, I believe, Prime at about 3-something million. And with Metroid Dread in the first 2 months of it coming out, almost getting to that, that's pretty crazy, and it shows the power of releasing a game on the Switch and marketing it well. I would love to see Metroid Dread hit 3 million units, and I'm honestly really happy for the Metroid fans, because I know that Metroid Dread was a big game for the Metroid fans. They wanted this game to do well, and seeing it do really well for the standards of a Metroid game is honestly really cool. Super Mario Party hitting 17 million units. Again, we already talked about that, but that is insane. New Pokemon Snap. Now, this one's interesting. This title is licensed to be sold as a Nintendo product overseas. I honestly don't get what that means, because we don't have the Japanese numbers. So, this might not be entirely accurate. But it seems like it didn't do as well as probably Nintendo hoped, because it's got a it got the Pokemon title in there, and it's Pokemon Snap. Like, you know, they thought with the nostalgia and the title that it would sell really well, but it seems like it didn't, unless they got record sales numbers in Japan. Given that the Japanese numbers are obviously usually lower than the overseas numbers, it wouldn't be that much more anyways, even if, you know, the Japanese numbers were included. So it is kind of a shame to see Pokemon Snap not sell that well. But I mean, it was a $60 title, I'm pretty sure, for like, you know, a game where you're taking pictures of Pokemon, not really like a big, fresh thing, so I can kind of understand why it didn't sell well. Then we have New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. No clue why it's nearly at 13 million units. I mean, it did get knocked out of the top 10, because I believe it was in the top 10, and then was overtaken by Ring Fit, I'm pretty certain. But yeah, kind of, you know, weird that that game still sold as well. I mean, again, it was on Wii U, it didn't sell well, but I don't know. Mario Golf Super Rush, another one that did not sell that well, and it's understandable. I'm sorry. Like, at the end of the day, the game is decent. You know, the story mode kind of sucks, but the golfing is decent. Speed golf is pretty fun. Now that the character roster is done, it's actually a pretty decent roster. There's a decent amount of courses. Like, there's a decent amount there, but it's one of those things where it's like, when it came out, there wasn't much there, and it's not like, you know, a game that people can come back to a lot. It's Mario Golf. I love the Mario Golf series. Don't get me wrong. It is fun. But to say that it's a series that could really draw people back, it's really not that. If the game isn't great at launch, people just aren't going to buy it. You can't really incentivize people later down the line saying, oh, we got Wiggler now. We got Shy Guy. Like, with Mario Golf, you can't really do that. Super Mario Odyssey is at 23 million units sold, not really surprised there. Miitopia, actually, is over 1.5 million. Pretty crazy. I mean, for Miitopia, not really that big of a title. Pretty impressive, to be honest. Luigi's Mansion 3 has hit 11 million units, and to me, that is crazy, given the record of Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion, I think, is now officially a main staple of Nintendo, right? Because all these titles, you know, Mario Party, Mario Kart, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Smash, Zelda, all these were already mainstays. I think this will solidify Luigi's Mansion as a mainstay for Nintendo systems. So, like, I think a Luigi's Mansion 4 is golden, it's set. Like, it's gonna happen most definitely, because, like, you know, Luigi's Mansion 1 and Dark Moon sold decently for the consoles they were on. Then the remake really didn't sell that well, mostly because of the system it was released on. Like, why would you release that on the 3DS at that time? It's literally what bankrupted Alpha Dream, but regardless, I think the sales of Luigi's Mansion 3 are very, very strongly indicating how amazing the series will sell in the future, and I hope they do more with it. I want them to make it more spooky again, and I think because so many people want this third one, they're going to make more games like the third one, which I have some thoughts about, but, you know, still, I want to see more Luigi's Mansion love. I want to see more games, so hopefully that's a good indicator. Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain, 1 million units. Okay, WarioWare get it together at just over 1 million units, and, you know, at first I was disappointed by this. I even posted it on Twitter that I was disappointed how low this game was selling, but the highest selling WarioWare game is, I believe, 2 million something units, maybe 3 million something. So, it's expected that this is pretty low. I would have wished it was more like in Metroid Dread territory at around 2 million something. But at the end of the day, if WarioWare hits 3 million units at the, you know, by the very end of it, I'll be happy. You know, and this is the first 4 months of it being out. So, you know, it's not fair to say that this game didn't do well when this game was out for literally 4 months, and it already hit 1.5 million nearly. Like, that's pretty good. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee at 14 million. Again, not really surprising. And then Game Builder Garage at just over 1 million, which is pretty impressive as well. Here's a real kicker, though. The Nintendo Switch has officially sold 103.5 million units. It's broken 100, you guys. We can celebrate. It's broken 100. It's outsold the Wii, which is monumental, and it outsold the PlayStation 1. So all it has to outsell is the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 2, and the Nintendo DS. I'm pretty certain those are the only 3 systems that are above the Nintendo Switch in terms of sales. And I think Nintendo has said that this is still the midpoint of the Switch's lifespan, which is crazy. We're still in the midpoint, and we've already sold over 100 million units. If they keep pushing this, if they make a Pro, get third-party support more on board, given that most of them have moved on to next gen, I think this could be the best-selling system of all time. Even, like, with the Nintendo DS, what is it, at like 150-something million units? We will have to see. But what do you guys think? That is some pretty major news in terms of Nintendo today. And I really hope you enjoyed me going through and diving deep into it. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. All that stuff down below. Hit the little notification bell so that you're notified of when I upload videos. And check out the merch store. There's some cool ZakPak merch up on there for you to check out. And until next time, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.